So ideally what you do is, you decide on 2 pair of clothing. Say if he is going to school, you know what is appropriate. So you select 2 of them and then let the child decide on what he wants to wear. Normally parents open the drawer and then the child wants to wear that party frock and then you say no.
Sometimes it might be cold and they might...
Exactly. So the children do not know initially. So initially you select 2 of them and then let the child choose which one he wants to wear. What else? Care of environment? Plants.
Water, not to waste water, I've taught that.
Very good.
Even through TV or there's a outer subject.
Okay.
Every time we visit, there's one guy who's hanging from a branch of a tree.
Uh-huh.
I warned him twice.
Uh-huh.
But there's no, he doesn't even, his son is just sitting, waiting for the day when he can also. And then one fine day, the branch broke. And then coolly just walk away from that. That's one experience we had. So, but our worry is how do we teach our children how to do that kind of things?
Yeah.
We wouldn't want them to do such things.
You tell me, how do you do that?
That's the problem.
Yeah, so you make sure that nobody in the environment does that. So did you get a fair idea of how you can involve your children in different care of environment activities? Yeah? Food activities. Interested? I know, all those faces are glowing up. Right? So we have a couple of people who have joined little late. So there's a lot of negative association which gets developed with this food. For the child, there's so much of negative association. Parents are so attached to children eating what they want, and children sometimes eat, sometimes they don't eat. When they don't eat, mothers use all their creativity. But you don't have to do any of that. How many of you think if you don't run behind your child to terrace and to park or to parking lot, if you don't do that, your children will not eat? How many of you think? The child will anyways eat. Now he might not eat at that time when you want, but children love food and they will eat. They will eat how much they want to eat, not how much you want or what your doctor said.
Exactly, 2 or 3 just miss out of it. Doesn't want, that's all.
Smart child. See, normally I'll tell you how you feed your child. The child is playing in the drawing room and then you are cooking and you are already doubtful. I don't know, will he eat or will he not? And then you are serving the food in his plate. And then you come to drawing room, the child is playing with his favorite toy and you say, "Stop that! It's eating time!" The child is playing with his toy and then he doesn't want to eat at that moment. But no, you have to call your mother, na? Unless he eats, how will you be free and how will you call your mother? Or you want to watch TV after he finishes eating. Now this doesn't mean that there should not be any fixed time to eat. Yes, there should be certain time intervals where he eats, when he eats. So I'll share different activities which are related to food which you can involve the child. Okay, so the first one is preparation of food. Involve the child right from the beginning. Now, you again have seen parents ask their children what do they want to eat. The mother asks, what do you want to eat? The child says, strawberry. And there are no strawberries at home. And then what do? No, we don't have strawberries. Why do you ask? What do you want to eat? And the children are smarter. They know what is not there at home. Yeah? What you do is, say there are 2 vegetables, there is cabbage, there is cauliflower. Ask the child, do you want to eat cabbage or cauliflower? child knows, okay, I have decided. So the child decides on one of them and then involve the child in cleaning, washing that vegetable. And then involve the child in cutting. At what age can you let your children cut vegetables? Huh?
Very late, I think.
No in the womb answers. Okay. At what age? 2.5-year-old child can comfortably
With a proper
cut.
knife? Or with a
Proper
child?
knife. Now these knives are not that sharp. And you give objects which are a little soft, which are easy to cut. So initially you start with that. But when you're doing that, you know, if you're doing at home, you can start a little late because there is certain way you have to show. And if you're worried, if you're scared that the child might cut his fingers, then don't do that. Because you will pass on all that fear to the child. Right? Yeah.
They never do it.
Huh? What?
If you pass on fear.
Yeah. And then let the children cut the vegetables, and then if you're cooking, if you're making chapatis, then involve the child in which part can you involve?
Rolling chapati.
Rolling, what else?
Mixing the dough.
Mixing the dough, you know, it's so rich sensorially for the child. It helps in developing those hand muscles, in developing fingers, movement, everything. And then